coming in from Sandal, the double kill coming in, looking for the...
I really like Bloodlust in one way because it was my like real first project that I did a whole montage, you know, but still like looking back at it, it was quite a long time ago and now it feels kind of lackluster. So I want to like take everything I wasn't happy with Bloodlust and keep everything I was happy with.
I'm interested what you think is lackluster about Bloodlust, because like to me it's like it's downright perfect. Hey fellas, engaging with and sharing our work makes the algorithm favor our content. We're asking for your help to reach more folks passionate about this art form. Please share, like, comment, and engage with our content the most you can. We appreciate you. Now here's what you came for. All right, we are live. We're good.
All right, nice. Hello.
Hey Slippin, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm great actually. You know, in Sweden the summer has hit, so it's like 30 degrees here, which is pretty crazy in Sweden. So yeah, everything is good.
Is 30 degrees, is that in Celsius?
Yeah, it's in Celsius. I don't really know what's in Fahrenheit.
Is it? I'm guessing it's really hot.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the US once, and then it was 40 Celsius in California, and that was like killing me. And now it's 30. So I guess it gets hotter in the US, but I mean, it's still okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
But in Sweden, it can get really cold as well. So now everybody's, you know, out on the street and drinking wine and celebrating.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
How have you been, man? How have you been? Since the last time we talked, it's been like, I think it's been like almost a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things have happened for me. I remember when I was on the podcast the last time, I just got into a new relationship. I got a new job. I just moved. So it was a lot of like life-changing stuff. But since then, I just kind of, you know, gotten used to it. And yeah, everything came together. And now I'm just living my life very good. Everything is really good, actually.
That's awesome, man. And for those watching, can you fill us in on like what you do? Because you're like a professional like 3D generalist, pretty much, something like this.
Yeah, exactly. So just to run it quick, I used to work in a commercial agency and do a lot of 3D for commercials and stuff. And then we specialized in food commercials. So what I did was a lot of like 3D renders of food and yeah, you know, commercials, candy stuff, animation. And now I'm in a company that develops software for cancer treatment. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of doing 3D visualizations, how our software can treat cancers and stuff. So, you know, go very far into the body, show molecules and tumors and stuff.
Wow, that is so cool, because you're basically doing simulations of like surgeries and interventions for medical procedures, particularly for cancer. That's incredible, man.
Exactly. Yeah. So right now I work a lot in Houdini, which is really fun. Right now it's not so much editing actually. It's more like 3D simulations and stuff. And that's why I started this Halo passion project I'm working on right now. But it's a slow thing, but I'm probably going to post it for the 2026 montage contest. And hopefully it's going to be, yeah, I'm going to put all my best into it. So hopefully it's going to be good.
Oh, man.
My sweet time with it.
I'm excited for that, dude. I'm excited for that. For people that don't know, Slippin is behind a lot of like the 3D, like for example, like I know you had to help Blackhawk with one of his 3D scenes. I think it was an alter ego.
Yeah. Yeah, I helped. I don't really need to get, you know, that much publicity, but I do a lot of like small 3D requests because I think it's really fun. I did help. I did some 3D for the Predator montage. I did some 3D for Evader. Yeah, I don't know if the list is long, but yeah.
And you just did the 3D for my video for that stream Montage that I did for Lucid. The bullets.
Oh, yeah.
The bullets coming in and hitting him in the visor, going through his head, like that whole scene was just incredible.
Thank you.
So I want to thank you personally for doing that, bro. Like that was awesome. That really helped out. Like that made the video even better than it was.
Oh, but thank you. I really like that video actually. I know you got like footage from stream and stuff, and I think you did it really nice. I watched it a few times. I really like it. I think you did a really good job.
Thanks. The only thing is the quality is just abysmal on that, dude. Like, you know,
Yeah. But it happens when you rip from the stream, right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But you did some like AI upscaling and stuff, right?
Yeah, I used Topaz, so I got the like latest version of Topaz, and
Yeah.
you know, I ran it through. I forget, like they got a bunch of different models and stuff, but I just run it through the
Yeah.
general AI model, and
Yeah.
it helps a little bit. You know, it does help. You can see a difference, but you
Yeah.
know, it's
But yeah, I guess it's better if you manage to capture it like straight from the source in like 4K. It's obviously gonna be better.
always, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, this AI tools is really coming in handy these days. I'm starting using them a lot, like all the Adobe tools and some 3D tools as well. It's really nice.
Oh, there's so many cool things you can do. Like this new video I'm
Yeah.
working on, I take a screenshot of like a dead Spartan, and then you could upload it to the AI, talk to it, like just write what you want it to do, and it brings the whole screenshot to life. It's insane.
Does it like animate it or does
It animates
like
and
camera
everything.
movement?
It
Does
animates
it
it.
look real though?
It does. It does. I'll actually like I'll show you after we get after we finish. What's it called? It looks like a 3D render pretty much.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're gonna put me out of business.
This- I was thinking like, man, like 3D is gonna be like, I don't know, like I don't know how there's still things that like you guys do that the AI can't do, like you know, like put all the little nuance, like UV mapping and stuff like that. Like you can't really tell the AI to have, you know, a certain, you know, emblem at a certain place or something like that. Like all that, all the little details and stuff like that is really hard to do. But general
Yeah.
animation, general animation, it seems to get it down pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. I've seen some like amazing AI things. One thing when I tried to do some AI for Halo, I only tried it like real quick, but it doesn't seem like you can do like gore effects and stuff, right? I think there's some kind of rules to it.
Yeah, that's another thing I totally forgot. Yeah, you can't do like for example the scene that you did with the bullets that go through the visor and come out the back of
Yeah,
his head. It can't do something like that. It doesn't do like yeah, like you said, gore, pretty much
yeah. But
dismember in it.
at least that's the last good thing because that's still a pretty big part of the montages. So I can probably continue with 3D for a year or two before AI takes over completely.
I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm wondering, like, actually, I'd love to get your opinion on this. Like, what you see, how you see montages in the future now that AI is kind of, you know, such a thing.
Mm, like my personal opinion, and I hope nobody get offended, but for me, AI is like, it, for me, like making a montage is, someone put a lot of effort into it. They had like the thought about it. They created it. It's more, of an art piece. But when it's AI coming in, you kind of disrupts that. It just does it for you, and that really does take away the like creative aspect for me. So I don't respect AI that much, even if it looks good. But like half the thing with montage is for me is when I watch them and see something cool, it's like, oh, how did he do that? What did he think?
Right. Yeah.
So I kind of still like the craft that is handmade and stuff. But I guess if you want to go with the time, you gotta get used to AI because that's gonna be the future. And
Right.
like from a professional standpoint, I don't really think companies and such care as long as it gets the job done. And if it looks good, then it's good to send.
I think we might get to a point where you'll be able to upload all your clips, upload the music, and tell it to like, oh, make me a montage in the style of Slippin or in the style of GTS, in the style of Blackhawk, whoever, you know, and it'll go through their entire catalog online because it has access to the internet pretty much, and
Yeah.
pull ideas from their videos and just recreate something in the style of that particular artist. Which is scary.
But do we want that though?
I personally don't, man. I really don't, you
No.
know. But yeah, it's wild that it's coming to that point. I mean, like you know, they put the AI in the robot now, and like the robot's just gonna do everything. You know, what the hell are we gonna do? You know, like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Uh, I mean, the AI is getting crazy good, crazy fast. I mean, I still remember that, like, Will Smith eating spaghetti clip.
Yes.
I don't know, what was it, 5 years ago or something, and it looked like shit, and now it looks so real. Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, it looks incredible, man. So tell us a little bit more about that project that you're working on, the passion project that you're working on.
Yeah, I actually talked to his name is Chris DX1. He's kind of I guess he's famous. He made a couple of montages.
I know him.
Some really good. Yeah. I mean, he's famous. I'm not gonna say anything else. But he sent me a clips pretty long while ago, and I was gonna edit his final, but that didn't really come through, because I wasn't really in the mood to edit back then, and I just got a new job and stuff, and he didn't really care because I was focusing more on reach and infinite, I think. So he said, kind of, yeah, do whatever you want with it, but here's the clips. But I still have all these clips, and I still have all the theater files. So now I actually thinking I'm gonna do give him some honor and make that montage. And since I got no like time pressure and I got all the theater files, I'm gonna do everything I can. I started already. I'm working on the intro right now, but I'm really trying to work, scene by scene, and add a lot of 3D and something, yeah, pretty mind blowing in my opinion. But it takes so much time. But I'm gonna work on it whenever I feel for it, and that's been working out pretty good. I think I worked on it for like 3 months now, and I got basically the intro done, and I started editing some clips. So my plan is to have it ready for the 2026 contest, because then I can, fine tune it how long I want, and yeah, just release it and be very proud of it, because I really like Bloodlust in one way, because it was my real first project that I did a whole montage, but I still looking back at it, it was quite a long time ago, and now it feels kind of lackluster. So I want to take everything I wasn't happy with Bloodlust and keep everything I was happy with, and make 10 out of 10 in my opinion montage, something I would really like to watch, and something I hope a lot of people would like to watch as well.
I'm interested what you think is lackluster about Bloodlust, because to me it's downright perfect pretty much. It's such a good montage. I was actually admiring it a couple weeks ago. I was watching some of Kaiser's videos, and we'll talk a little bit about him, the Call of Duty editor, and I was looking at Bloodlust and I'm like, dude, this is this is so refined, and it's on that level as a Kaiser edit in my opinion. It's way longer, so it's kind of a more of a marathon kind of edit than it is one of those, because he does short ones. He does 2 to 3 minute ones.
Yeah, that's actually my plan this time. I'm probably gonna make my montage maybe 4-5 minutes in total, because I actually think, for a project that this quality is way more important than quantity, and I think a 5 to 4 minute montage is still a long time to watch, and I really want people to come back to it. And for me, it's more important that I get maybe 10 people that really likes it, and it touches them somehow, but instead of making a montage and post it on social media and stuff and get 100,000, that's not important to me. I want to reach out to people that is very passionate about the same things as I do, and make them, happy, because I would be very happy if someone posted that kind of video, because those are very rare these days.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I was really grateful when you for that video that you made something on that level, for everybody to see hey, this is what we can strive for and what we should be striving for, as far as the level of quality that we should try to achieve in our videos.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that means a lot. But speaking of Bloodlust, I think if I would describe it on a timeline, I think it starts out pretty good, but I really think the quality of the video decreases over time. I think I had most motivation, and I thought it was most fun to do it at the beginning, and then I feel the ending is kind of rushed. And also there's a lot of aspects I don't like about it. It basically has very little, audio work. It has very little color correction work. It has very little motion graphics work. It's basically, 3D Halo compilation, sort of. Now I kind of want to bring everything that I missed in that video and make something very nice.
Well, I think that's what's cool about being a montage artist, like a gaming montage artist, is when you go back and you reflect on your work, you can kind of see like, oh, this is where, because you know where you kind of like where you could have done better, right? Like I look at that video and I'm like, dude, this is fucking incredible, you know. But like, yeah, dude, I'm like, bro, like you got like this, you got all these sick transitions, like it, yeah, it's an incredible video, and for like you see you know all the flaws and all the places that you know you could have gone in and you could have retweaked, or the places that you know you could have basically done better at. So
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's more of a personal goal for me, you know. I want to make something I'm very proud of, and I feel I have evolved or developed a lot of skills since I made that video. So now I just want to make a video that is up to par with my current skills. And I think like when I released that montage, it was very great for me, and it was a very good experience. And I don't think your first montage ever is going to be perfect. You know, you have to make them a couple of times and learn the mistakes and, you know, get the best way to go about it. But I feel like it was a very good learning experience. So now I'm going to try to use that learning and, yeah, use it in this montage.
I'm excited for your next video, dude. I'm like I'm Halo montage artist's biggest fans, like everybody's biggest fan pretty much. I love watching this art form and, you know, kind of growing from everybody and being a part of this community, because it's, I mean, it's a great community that we have. This Halo montage universe basically is what I call it.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people, even though that many people are not very active right now, I think, you know, deep down it touches a lot of people still, you know. It's I'm very emotional about this because I kind of grew up with this, you know. It was a big part of my childhood and stuff. So yeah, I really feel like it's a very important piece of me. So I also want to contribute, you know.
Absolutely, that's exactly how I feel about it. And that was actually got me thinking about Kaiser and his videos, and I'm like, man, like I watch his videos and I'm like, dude, I'd love to have a guy like Kaiser on the podcast. Would be really cool to get him on. But also like I watch his videos and I'm like, man, like I get upset, you know. I'm like, man, I wish I could make something like as good as this guy. Like he's so talented and everything. So like,
Yeah. It's very nice when people still put a lot of effort to make something really nice now. It's very rare, so you have to appreciate, because now it feels very much out of passion, because it's not so much about the views and stuff. People just do it because they love doing it, and that's very beautiful to me.
well, and Halo for sure is definitely about the passion, and we're not doing it for clout or for views or whatever. Like we do it because we love it, and I think that's a different like a defining trait between us artists here in the Halo community and maybe some of these more popular games right now like Valorant and Counter-Strike and what's called Call of Duty. So
Yeah, exactly. But you know, when you get older, you kind of, at least for me, it feels like the older I get, the less I care about what's meaning for people around me. It's kind of more like what's meaning for me and the people I care about, and that's really nice.
that's good. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
But I mean, there are a lot of people doing very nice things. I mean, Blackhawk is making a lot of videos still, and a lot of other people. I'm not that, you know, up to date with all the recent Halo videos because my personal life is kind of hectic. But
Yeah, I did see that you watched Blackhawk's last video. I was actually going to bring this up too. The Tempest. What did you think about that? What are your thoughts on
it's
it?
really nice. It's kind of hard for me in one way because I'm not really that much into Halo 2. I never played it when I was young. I kind of just started with Halo 3 and just kept playing Halo 3. So it doesn't really speak to me on an emotional level. But I mean, it's still, you appreciate it because it's basically the same game. So I think, yeah, the flow is very nice. It's a very nice video overall. Very nice.
Yeah, I love that video, man. Like the sound work is good. Like it's nice. It's short too. Like it's compact, so it's like just consistent.
Yeah.
Like ownage the entire time. And I grew up with Halo 2, so that's the game that probably feels the same for me as it does as Halo 3 feels for you. So yeah, for me it was Halo 2, and to watch a video like that, I'm just like blown away, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you did some very nice Halo 3 as well. Like the Invincible montage was a very big thing in my
Back
childhood,
in the day, yeah.
put together, and yeah, you know, we would meet like 5 guys before we were gonna start playing Halo together, and we watched some montages, and then we always watched Invincible and got hyped, you know.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Invincible was quite a project back in the day. Yeah. What's it called? What's your favorite Halo montage of all time? If I can ask you,
Yeah.
like if you maybe pick
I-
three, like three your
Yeah.
favorite ones.
Can I pick 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so I probably the first one I'm gonna pick is Red Ribbon, because that's, you know, it really feels like the best time of the Halo era, you know, this Red Ribbon team and MLG and all the plays and the sick editing from Sola. I mean, that was very big when it came out, and everybody was talking about it, and I got so excited, and I love the flow and the music and everything. I think Sola's style is kind of what influenced me on my style. I'm not saying at all I'm, you know, making the same kind of montage as Sola, but he's a very big inspiration for me. You know, how he edits, because for me he keeps the gameplay very clear, but he also has very like seamless and nice transitions,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's kind of like what I strive for as well. So definitely, Straight Ripping is, yeah, I would probably say that's top 1 actually.
So that's peak Halo right there, pretty much the golden
Yeah.
era at the very top of the top when
Yeah.
when Halo was at its peak right there. Yeah. That definitely represents that. What about your other 2 videos?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Invincible is number 2 for me, because that for me was like the first montage I did that was very, you know, heavily edited and had a lot of very original effects. And from an editor standpoint, that was, you know, mind blowing. When I watched that, I was very young. I think I was maybe like 12 or 13. I had no idea how you did that, and watched it so many times and tried to figure out. And when I started making my montages, you know, way back, they were really bad, and I tried to just copy your effects and stuff. So I think that was that's number 2 for me. That's very,
Dude,
I could say so much about Invincible for sure.
that means so much to me, man. I actually got a couple tears running down my eyes a little bit. What's it called? That means a lot, man. You know, back when I did that video, like I worked like really hard on it and everything, but like, I mean, it I look back at it and it's like I cringe at so many things, and I'm like, how did this like go like this viral video and everything, and you know, but
I mean, for its time, it was amazing. No one has ever like seen that kind of effect, because it was so early with, you know, the HD quality and all this like very cool stuff you never seen
Right.
before.
And then a month later, the straight ripping montage comes out. Like a month later, it's just shits all over the video. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, those are very different kind of videos, you know.
yeah, I mean, Zola's like he's like 5 or 6 years older than me, and he was
Yeah.
I mean, he was basically pro level at when he was doing that
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
would say, for me, Invincible is very artistic and very emotional, but Solo's video is very, you know, professional, I'd say.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very professional and very well made. Like, there's very hard to find anything in any solo montage to, you know, nitpick on or something, because it's very, you know, flawless and very refined.
Right. I mean, he pretty much popularized that mainstream style of like, let's keep the gameplay, you know, showing the gameplay as authentic as possible with adding in some technical kind of like effects that, you know, are difficult to do.
Yeah, exactly. And that's very inspirational for me, because I love that kind of style, you know, a very, very clear, heavy edited intro, and then the gameplay kind of speaks for itself, and it keeps a very good flow, and then the outro is also, you know, mind blowing as always.
What about
But
your third one?
yeah, that's really tough. I want to split it actually because I would say this is kind of a rare one. I don't think a lot of people even watch this montage, but you know the Carnage and Chaos montage by A.I Mark?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that montage is not so much the montage itself, but all the like very, very nice 3D scenes. You know, when the bullet shatters the floor and, you know, the intro with the Spartan. Because that
Wow.
was the first time someone really made a very nice, you know, 3D intro.
Yeah, that I can see why that one speaks to you, and I could see why that
Yeah,
probably left an impression on you back in the day.
yeah,
Like the 3D in that is just like he's got the dude punching him in the face. He's got
yeah,
the visor exploding from the bullet going through it, and like you mentioned, the bullet hitting the ground and
yeah,
breaking a piece off of the pit and then hitting
yeah.
the guy. I mean, so many cool ideas and so difficult for its time. Such difficult effects for its time.
Exactly. And you know, just rendering at that time took forever, you know. Like it's not with this GPU accelerated thing we have today. It's like he had to do it on the CPU, and I guess like each frame took probably like 10 minutes on his computer.
That's
So
crazy. I never
that's
thought about that.
crazy. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, as for the montage itself, I'm not really a super fan of the editing, but the 3D is like next level. Like my dream collaboration of all time would always be a Mark and, you know, Sola making something together. That would be so cool.
Oh my god, yeah. Zola had RoboSteez at the time. You remember RoboSteez?
Yeah, yeah,
He was the one doing his 3D, so he's the one that did the
yeah,
like in the straight ripping montage. You see the emblem at the beginning. He did that
yeah.
emblem.
That's really cool as well. I don't know. The list could go on forever. You know, I really like Dutch's second Halo montage. I like, you know, Frenetic Array. They're so different and you know, also Question Reality is a nice montage. There's so many, you know.
I just did the reaction video to that, dude. Like
I know, I saw.
fucking Question Reality, dude. There's so many like cool ideas in that fucking montage. Like
Yeah, yeah. But I watched so many, you know. I don't know. Your Stubby of the Chain is also, you know, a very nice montage for me. It's like very, what is it, nostalgic, you know?
oh, I have to re-upload that. Like I'm trying to do like put in all the audio, all the missing audio pieces to a lot of these videos that I haven't re-uploaded. So that's why there's some
Yeah.
missing videos on my channel. I got another question for you. It's this I thought it was a pretty cool question out of the list that I gave you. What's one thing you wish people knew or appreciated more about editing montages, Halo montages?
Mm, I oh, that's a tough one. I actually think I wish that people knew how much effort it goes into it. And that goes for all the videos, you know. A very polished video, of course, people understand some of the work that goes into it. But even, you know, for someone that's not very used to editing, just making a montage, you know, syncing it to the beats and maybe add a camera angle here and there is also a lot of work, you know. And I wish people would be more appreciative about it and really, you know, encouraging people who uploads, you know, because it's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah, I think it was Danchi when I talked to him. He mentioned if you were to take somebody off the street and say, "Here, make me a video in Sony Vegas," like, and that's just Sony Vegas, right? I mean, it's pretty simple software, sequencing software. Um, they wouldn't know where to even start, you know. Whereas, like,
Yeah,
if you go and pick up like Halo, you know, okay, here I move with the joystick and I can shoot and I can do this and that, you know. With editing, it's like you really got to know what you're doing.
exactly. But I feel the people who is in the community is very appreciative. I don't think anyone is actually leaving some, you know, negative comments and stuff. So I think the Halo community, even though it's very small right now, I still think it's a lot of really good people, you know.
I'm so grateful we have the community we do, and it's you know we have a passionate group of people that we all help each other too. Like we all talk and everything, and you know these podcasts are a great place to kind of bring people together and talk about the art form and talk about the universe that we're all in, basically, and that we all kind of share ideas in and experiences in. So
Yeah, for sure. And as for me, it's kind of difficult for me sometimes with the like community and stuff because I'm from Sweden and the time zone is very different, but I also don't have any, personal connection to any of these guys. It's just through, Discord, a message here and there, but everybody I talk to is so nice. And for the video I'm working on right now, actually, both GTS and Blackhawk has promised me to like give feedback and kind of be the judges of the montage. So I send them renders from time to time and they give me tips and stuff. And it's really helpful actually.
oh, it's immensely helpful, man. Like, dude, I think that's that's a big understatement. Like, what's it called? Like, I don't think people realize how important it is to have people that you can rely on, that to give you honest feedback, and that
Yeah.
know what they're talking about too.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel for me, my biggest difficulty might be that I try to be too technical sometimes and kind of lose, the flow or the rhythm or the story. So it's really nice to have someone, watch it from a bird's eye and kind of say like, oh, maybe you should try this instead, and stuff. Because I don't really see that when I'm in it,
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna, yeah, I'm very excited about the project.
So what's the name of can you share the name of the project that you're working on, or have you not come up with a name yet?
Yeah, I did come up with a name. Let's see, I have it written down. Now I'm kind of on summer vacation, so I kind of dropped it right now. But let's see.
I mean, this is probably all up in the air too. You might change your mind about it anyway, but I'm curious to know what the name of the video is.
Yeah, for sure. Where did it go? I don't have it in my head actually.
That's all right.
But
Don't worry about it.
something about not reincarnation, but like resurrection or something like that. No, awakening. I found it. Yeah, awakening is the.
Oh,
That's kind of what is gonna be. The theme is gonna kind of be about awakening. So I'm really gonna try to have the red line across the whole video so it makes sense. All the effects and stuff. Because that was also a part in Bloodlust. I feel I kind of dropped a little bit because it didn't really have a story to it.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of trying to make a story about it and kind of have the effects guiding that. Because if you remember in the Bloodlust video, I have one effect where kind of it's kind of like a blue portal thing.
Yeah. I love that effect. Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes no sense to me. it's like just so random.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
random,
really
but
trying to keep those effects and kind of be.
I think you put it in, like, you didn't just have it one time. I think it was in there a few times, which kind of helped with the kind of like coherency of the effect there. But I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So in my, let's say I did the same kind of effect in that video, we become somehow, related to the other effects of the story somehow. So that's what I'm trying to do as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a very slow process, which I like. But each scene, I worked on one scene for maybe like 3 days now. For just, a 3 second scene.
That's crazy, dude. And
It takes a lot of time.
for the people listening, Slippin showed me a little bit of the video he's working on, like some stills, and I mean, it looks incredible, dude. I'm looking forward to that so badly, dude. Like, I can't wait to watch it, dude.
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. Those comments makes me. I appreciate them a lot. It makes me keep going and stay motivated.
So speaking about creating the montages, can you tell us what your workflow's like as far as, like, how you go about approaching a project and building it?
Yeah. So what I like Bloodlust, I kind of did it, scene by scene. I kind of just found the music I liked, and then I did one scene at a time. But no real story to it. This time I actually made a storyboard and I filmed them very fast and did kind of a preview, and I wrote some comments for each scene. Now I kind of make a manuscript, and then I take the manuscript and kind of sync that manuscript to the music. Then I go in and film everything, and then I add in 3D, and then I kind of, when every 3D scene is done, I kind of see if it works or not, and then I just refine it in After Effects with all the other effects and color correction and whatnot, And then I'm gonna use Adobe Premiere Pro for the audio editing, I think.
Speaking of audio, did you get a chance to talk to Jinx at all?
Yeah, I actually did. I sent him a message, and he said, I mean, it's not really ready yet, but we talked about it, and he said it would help out. So we'll see. It's still very far in the future, so
If he could do if he could do like a mix for you, it'd be like do the mixing of the soundtracks, because I feel like that's where we lack the most,
yeah,
in the
I
art.
think so too.
Yeah, like like if you look at I bring up Katha here, like his 3 videos, right? Like he had, remember Red Rosid, the audio engineer he had? Like
Yeah,
he was getting professional like audio mixing done for his videos. I mean, and that think about how much that would elevate the video. I mean, it's 50% of 50% of the video is the audio, right? So
yeah, for sure. So my plan in my head is I'm gonna try to do it as good as I can myself, and then hopefully he can help me remaster it, or if he wants to like completely take it over and make it really nice, that's fine by me too, because I'm not a professional audio editor. I know my way around it, but it would be nice to have someone very professional to do it,
yeah, that's why I reached out to Jinx and everything, and I'm glad he's been so helpful actually. Like he messages me almost every day pretty much, and fills me in on what he's doing and stuff. He's remastering all the sound effect packages for the Halo montage scene basically. So really nice work he's doing.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. As you said, it's 50% of the video, so that's gonna be really nice. Because that's also one thing. If I keep bringing up Bloodlust, but that's basically the only video I have that is a full-length montage. But the audio in that could absolutely been better.
Oh, if you had like pro mix, like super pro mixing, like it would have been it would have been fucking like the best video probably on the internet pretty much, I think, like montage wise. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's basically my workflow. Taking it very slow. I got no rush with anything, so I'd rather just taking it step by step and think everything through than just rushing it like I did last time. So yeah, just taking it slow and edit whenever I'm having fun editing,
That's one thing about you, is you're extremely patient. Like you can tell by how polished your last project was. You're an extremely patient person, and that speaks about like the field you're in. 3D and everything. Like almost all the time when you do these scenes, like they have to be pretty much perfect, and like
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a blessing and a curse, Sometimes I wish I could just pump out stuff faster, and sometimes, you feel even though you spend 20 hours on something, it would be just as nice in the video if you spend like 20 minutes, But I mean, it's a process and it's fun.
So what did you think about I'm curious to know what your thoughts on. Did you see that Tin Soldiers video that I did? It's like a minute and like 20-second long video.
No, I don't think so. Did you release it recently?
Yeah, well, I released it like a month or two ago, and it was my first video with my own gameplay in it. And basically I wanted to get your opinion on the 3D bullet at the end. But I guess you didn't see it. I did a shit job on it. Like I don't think I did a very good job on it.
Oh, I see it here now. Let me just find the 3D effect real quickly. Actually,
It's at the
I
end.
think
It's
I
that
saw
low.
it. Yeah, I remember it now. So let's see. Let's read the bullet here.
I couldn't get the reflection to the HDR reflection to look like, I couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, did you do it in like Element 3D or something?
No, I did it in Blender.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's that bad, If you would stay true to the game, I guess the bullet in the game doesn't have that much reflection either, so
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, it's very hard to pull off these kind of 3D shots, you know. I don't think it looks bad at all. It follows the camera nice. Of course, there could be some like rendering improvements and stuff, but I don't think anyone cares about that, you know.
Yeah, I tried really hard on that effect, man, and just to see like the little nuances in 3D software, like I talked about in a video that I did where I was like, just to get that damn bullet to spin, like, you know, like just to get it to spin that way, like was really freaking hard for me at least. Like you know your way through the software like a pro, but like me, I'm just learning as I go, and I'm like, why do I have to like do this here, and why is there like 3 different ways to rotate, you know, one axis? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it is. That's why you gotta be patient with it, you know, because everything takes so much more time than you would expect. And nothing happens automatically, basically, in 3D. So you basically have to do everything yourself, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but that's with everything, you know. If you were to talk to somebody that started editing a week ago, of course they would think it's super hard with all the basic stuff. But it's you learn it, and when you learn it, it's not that hard anymore. It's like everything.
So if you had to give some tips to somebody that's just starting out, like what would you say like they should, like what software should they use? Like what, yeah,
In
pretty much.
like when it comes to 3D.
Not three, like in general, like if they wanted to make like a Bloodlust type of video, what would they need?
Ah, I would actually first recommend them to learn After Effects. I think After Effects is kind of the bare bones of a nice Halo montage. You can do so many very nice creative effects, and you can basically do the whole project in After Effects, you know. I think Sola's projects was all in After Effects, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
So I would definitely tell them to learn After Effects, and then I would basically recommend them Blender, because Blender is very user friendly, right? Beginner friendly, because it has such a big community and so many tutorials for basically everything, you know.
So After Effects and Blender, and then why would you
Yeah.
like why recommend After Effects over like DaVinci and the Fusion engine in DaVinci? Um,
I
But-
mean, I think if you want to make something really nice, After Effects, because you can go a little bit more in depth with the effects and stuff.
okay.
DaVinci is probably more, you know, editing packages. I mean, it's very good, so it still can do a very nice tracking and some like motion graphics. But I feel like After Effects is a little bit more refined when it comes to motion graphics. And I think for a Halo montage, motion graphics is kind of basically 80% of it, you know.
Yeah. I was thinking about
Okay.
that too, like as far as like recommending like, because I've been telling people like it's either you use DaVinci or you use After Effects and just do the whole project in After Effects, like, you know,
Yeah.
on top of any other 3D you got to do, right? You go into that software.
Yeah. Also depends, I guess, on what kind of project you want to do. You know, if you want to do kind of a Bloodlust video or something like that, I guess After Effects is good. But if you just want to, you know, sync your shots to very nice music and nice colors, I guess, you know, DaVinci is 10 times better because it's so much faster to work in it, you know.
Right. Yeah. You got, yeah, the interface is, yeah, way easier. Yeah. You're not going to have a billion
Yeah.
fucking layers. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So I guess it's the tool for the job, you know. But if you want to make something a little bit more, you know, hardcore and professional, I would recommend After Effects probably.
okay. And then this is an interesting question. What's something that you wish people appreciated more about like montage artistry, Halo montage movie making?
That it's very passion driven, and no one is doing it anymore for any like personal gain. We basically do it because we love the game and we love the community, and we wanna make the community, you know, happy and everybody come together. Because I feel like it's more almost like, you know, a cult these days, you know. So you do it not only for yourself, you do it for everybody involved in the community, and you do it for free, you know. And you know, if you would charge a client or somebody doing a montage, I mean, it would be worth, I don't know, $10,000 for a full montage, you know? It's a lot of effort and time that goes into it. And people doing it for free. I think people should really appreciate that.
So true, man. So true. I will add this though. I think like I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I have fun editing montages. Like I wouldn't say as much fun as playing a game, like as playing Halo or whatever. But I do have fun editing.
Yeah, me too. And it's a nice sense of personal fulfillment. I really appreciate that. It feels like you're actually doing something productive and it's something you're passionate about. Because in my kind of work, like 90% of the work is something I'm not very passionate about myself. It's more for, for a client or the company. So doing something that you actually enjoy doing is priceless.
That's so true. That's so true.
So what got you into started making montages back in the day?
For me, I think it was like I wanted to be a pro Halo player before. Like I didn't think I'd have like success like editing montage. I didn't even know that was like a thing back then, that you could edit montages and be known for like, being an editor for montages. But um I yeah, I saw like these videos and I was like, I wonder how these guys get into like how do these guys get into this? And I started like downloading the clips off of Halo 3 forum, like free clips, downloaded Vegas, cracked Vegas, and started pretty much editing and seeing like what I can put together. And then, I saw guys like Furion back then, like, he had a lot of popularity, and I was like, oh, maybe if I can't be a pro here, maybe I could be somebody in this niche over here. So that was really what got me into it pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, Furion was a big inspiration. I mean, Furion and Fluxy was probably the first Halo 3 montage I ever watched.
Furion and Fluxy actually, like, about that montage it's actually the most viewed montage of all time. It's yeah, you'd probably think it was straight ripping montage because it has 2.5 something like 3 million views on YouTube, but Furion and Fluxy's first montage or second montage, one of the two, was on machinima.com, and on Machinima, they had a huge following back then, so it actually accumulated like 10 million views.
Yeah, I know, but Machinima is taken down now, right?
Yeah, it's no longer up. But I'm saying back then it had 10 million, had 10 million freaking views. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, I know. But Halo was a huge game back then. It was so big.
Yeah, man. What do you miss about that time, dude? Like, remember how magical it was, man? Like those.
Yeah. It's kind of hard. I think I'm romanticizing a bit too. I mean, when I think about Halo back in the day, it's not just about Halo. It's about, the life and all the friends. You sit down together and you play Xbox all night, drinking, Dr. Pepper, watching MLG together. It's so much around it.
Yeah, there was a whole culture.
Yeah, I miss these times like crazy.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes.
I'm hoping. So how do you feel about the next games that are coming out? Like, are you hopeful? Like,
no, I kind of also, like in my personal life, I don't play so many competitive games anymore. I kind of moved over to single player games where it's more chill and stuff. I'm taking it more slow. Before I played Halo very competitive and, picked in MLG and played the customs all day and whatnot, but that doesn't really do it for me. And I think even if there would come out a game as great as Halo 3, I still wouldn't, as a player, play it so much. But as an editor, if I saw a lot of hype around it, I think that would be really freaking cool,
what are some tools that you'd like to see in like the next versions of Halo? If, let's say, they come out with a actual pretty good game and it's complete upon launch, what are some tools like in the theater mode that you'd like to see?
Yeah, one thing that would be really cool is, Call of Duty and Counter-Strike. They have so many different tools. They can basically animate the camera in the engine. They can import, maps with lighting and textures into a 3D software. They got so many good tools for that. I wish there would be some tools for that with Halo as well.
Really? I didn't know they had all those tools, man. I thought they were like genius level dudes, man. Like, they got it so much easier than us.
Yeah, for sure. They can even import, the animations from the games as well, you know, and they can just replace the model. That's when you see all these Call of Duty and Counter-Strike frag videos, you know, they changes the weapons and stuff, but they still have, you know, the gameplay the same because they can import the whole freaking game into, you know, a 3D engine and then basically do whatever they want with it, you know.
Wow, dude. That makes me so
Yeah.
damn jealous.
Yeah. But I guess it also has to do, then Halo has to become really big because this is something, you know, programmers do, you know, kind of hackers hack the game and, you know, code it. So we just wish that the game becomes really big and these guys do it for Halo as well.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So is that how they did it? They basically hacked the game and everything? Is
Yeah, basically. And shout out to Crab.
Oh, Plaster
I
Crab?
think his name.
Plaster
Yeah,
Crab, yep.
because I think he's basically the only one, or at least the only one I know of that kind of does this for Halo. But I mean, it's so much work, and the game is not really made for that. But he actually did some, you know, tools so you can import the maps into 3D softwares, which I tried. But you know, it doesn't come with the lighting. You cannot import the animations correctly from the game and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a lot of workarounds.
Good luck texturing it too. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to remap everything. At least for me, since I work in Maya, I think he has a Blender compatible version. But still, it's a lot of work, you know.
So for one of my videos, I was able to import like a couple maps. I imported Lockout for that Squatting
Yeah.
Bear video, and I couldn't get the damn like the textures to work right, you know? So I just put in like the golden textures. I was like, this looks nice, you know, but like yeah, this is wild, dude.
I know it's tough because important for these engines, they don't really have the same language, you know. So basically, what the engines does, they have like the Halo 3 engine, they have some custom painting tools and stuff, so they can add, you know, scratches basically and textures on top of textures and stuff. And then when you import it to like Blender and Maya, the software doesn't really understand those things, so it looks, you know, very different. And then you kind of had to manually do it, but you know, manually do that for a whole map takes forever, you know.
Right. Yeah. You might be better off just recreating the damn map yourself. Like,
Yeah, basically, yeah. So that's the kind of problem we have, you know, and I don't feel anybody has time or want to put in the effort to make a whole new Halo map themselves, basically.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like favorite effects like in videos. Are there any go-to effects that you like in your videos?
I'm these days I'm very big fan of different kind of simulations, you know. Maybe, you know, a flag waving, or maybe if a bullet comes into a wall, you know, the wall shatters, you know, visor shatter, you know, if someone gets shot in the like leg, maybe his foot fell off, you know, those kind of stuff.
Okay. For me it's like I have like these effects that I like to use. I think they look good in almost every video in my opinion. I think that RGB split
Oh, you mean those kind of like
yeah, After Effects. Yeah, like
yeah. Um yeah, I really like CC light rays. I think that's really neat.
it's like the trap that's kind of like trap code shine, right?
No, it's actually built in After Effects. It's kind of just put, you know, a marker kind of, and then it kind of gives this kind of light ray effect from whatever. I think it looks really cool. You can put it on medals, or you know, the whatever basically, and it kind of shines, and you can tell it how much it's supposed to shine and stuff. And then I really like all the trap code stuff. I like trap code particular a lot.
I love trap code form, dude. I used to I wish we had the tutorials they have now for it back in the day. It would have been nice to mess around with trap code form back in the day.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Um,
One thing I'm really not a fan of that is very popular these days, and I'm not hating, I'm just saying this is my personal opinion. I'm really not a fan of all the blur effects people put on their videos, and I'm not a fan of all the overlays people put on their videos. You know, color effects and stuff. I don't really like those. I think it gets too distracting, you know. Like some videos I see these days Like it feels like half of the video is just blurred, because they have so much motion blur and blur whenever the transition and stuff. I want to see everything very clear.
There is something to be said about staying true to the gameplay, which actually you just reminded me something. Have you seen Ultimate Respawn by any chance?
Alternate respawn?
Ultimate Respawn, yeah, it's a video by
Ultimate respawn.
Keys Opens Doors.
No, I have not seen that. Is it a Halo video?
It's a Halo 2 montage, yeah. And
No,
well, basically it's an interesting take on a montage because it's not like gameplay oriented. I don't know if you'd like it very much, but you can see that it's very well put together. I'd have to find a link to send it to you because I think you might have it like unlisted or whatever.
yeah, if you can send it to me later, that would be great.
Yeah.
Like one guy that is really a master of not obscuring the gameplay in any way is, I think, Hyena.
Oh, Hyena's a fucking
Hyena,
yeah. His videos are dope.
Yeah, and his style is very unique and super nice. That's the cool thing about montages. You can make them in so many different ways and they still come out really great. And everybody has their style and stuff, but Hyena is like, his clips is like mind blowing.
Yeah, I think that's what makes his videos so like special is that he understands like how to really showcase the gameplay in a way that enhances the understanding of the game as well for the viewer too. Cuz like
Exactly.
he has clips where it's like they show like a third person view of a sniper on a ledge, and then he'll cut to him shooting it and it'll fall and he'll grab the sniper, and then like somebody will think that he was where the sniper was, and then he'll kill him from there. It's crazy how he makes his videos.
Exactly, and that's an art in itself. So there's so many cool stuff. Do you know how the like editing scene is right now? Like for the, let's say, the next year's competition, is there a lot of people that is very excited about it and gonna make videos as well?
I think it's all riding on this. I think in November we're getting an announcement for the next game, the next Halo games. So that might actually boost some popularity in the franchise. Which if more people are playing Halo, then you got more of a probability of people kind of taking part in competitions like that. So I'm expecting the same people to be excited about the video contest as before. Maybe we get a couple more. Maybe we get a couple more just because it is a continuation of the next, it is the next year's competition, and we did this one. So I'm interested to see how it actually pans out, but I'm optimistic.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm so happy to be back in the Halo community a bit more now. I feel like I kind of did other things in my life and I wasn't really a part of it, but now I'm very happy I got back. So yeah.
Well, the good thing about this community is you can come and go as you please, and everybody always welcomes you with open arms. Everyone's super chill. So
exactly. I was thinking about something, but I forgot.
Well, we can we can just shoot the shit now, actually, because I think we got through a lot of these questions that we actually answered a lot of these without actually going through them and sounding like a robot, which is nice. Yeah. So this is a great episode and interview that we had, because it's we had good conversation, basically, just
yeah, it's been really nice. Thank you for having me, and don't forget to put subtitle on me.
No, dude, your English is great, bro. Like, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. But I'm at an English-speaking company right now, and I swear to God, like 50% of each conversation I have, everybody's like, "What? Excuse me? What do you say?"
Oh man. Well, dude, honestly, like your English is great, dude. Like, don't even sweat it. Yeah. What's it called? Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, let's do this, because I've been asking this, and then we'll end on this. Who are your top? Let's say like top. Well, I can't say Mount Rushmore because you're from Sweden. It'd be like your top four Halo editors, Halo content creators. Your
Yeah, of all time.
of all time, yeah.
Okay, so I want to say Sola, number one. Then I will say A Teamwork, even though he didn't make so many full montages, his 3D work has definitely been my biggest inspiration on my work, you know. Then I would say you, number three, because Invincible has spoken so much to me and I really like your style of editing. It's very artistic for me, and it's very, you know, it speaks to me in a different way than the other montages do, you know. And then for the fourth one, I will actually say Muggsy, you know, because I feel he made a lot of very consistent, very good montages. The Avengers Halo Reach montage is very nice. I watched that so many times.
Oh, I love that video, man.
Yeah, and Man Without Modem, and he made so many other good videos. So yeah, I guess that's my top four.
For me, well, first of all, I'm flattered that you'd have me up there.
Yeah,
Second, I would say if you release like one or two more projects, I'd probably have to put you on my top four there on my Mount Rushmore, just because your videos are so like polished and so, I mean, it's like Zola level to the next level, basically, like that next level of polishing. So I think, you know, if I can throw a compliment your way there, yeah, like, dude, you get like, if I see more projects, man, like, there's gonna be undeniable that people are gonna have to start saying like Slippin's the number one, pretty much, or in the top
yeah, I
four.
really
So
hope my next montage will make people not disappointed and will live up to all the. I think actually people hype me up way too much for Bloodlust. In my opinion, it's not at all that good of a video, but I really hope my next project is gonna show what I really can do. You know, I'm very excited about that.
I think if people like Bloodlust so much too, is because it came out of nowhere. Like, you just fucking just sick ass edit. Like, and dude,
Yeah.
my favorite scene, like from Bloodlust, is when the visor, when he's like, he gets shot in the head and he's on the Narrows, right? And he's by the lift. And the visor breaks into pieces and he's like falling in slow motion, and he changes colors too. So he's like fucking red at one point and then he turns blue, or vice versa, or whatever. So fucking cool. So cool, dude.
Thank you.
Like,
Speaking of that effect, if I could redo it, I would render out, you know, the Sporten in one time in the red colors and one time in the blue colors. What I basically did was I rendered him out in white, and then I used in After Effects the color remap tool or whatever, and I just changed the color from, and I lost so much of the like lightning and stuff. So to me that looks very weird now, but I'm very happy I like it.
oh wow, you're such a perfectionist, because like I look at that effect and I'm like, dude, that looks just like the damn Spartan in the game, in my opinion. Looks fucking perfect. Like, you know, but you know all the little nuances to your video and everything. So like,
Yeah, sure.
what's it called? So we're nearing about we're at an hour already, and I want to say thank you for coming on. Do you have any shout outs you want to do, or anything else you want to say before we end this?
Yeah, I want to do three shoutouts, I think, right now. I want to do, first off, a big shout out to you and the whole, you know, Frag movie art, because I really think what you're doing is great, and it's a lot of effort for very little like views and stuff. So I'm very appreciative of what you do. You know, I don't think you get enough credit for all the work you put in and stuff. So that's basically my biggest shout out.
Thanks,
And
man.
then I want to make a big shout out to both GTS and Blackhawk, because they helped me a lot on the video and they're very nice for me to talk to. Because I don't know them in real life or anything. I just started messaging them and they've been so nice to me with the feedback and everything. So big shout outs to them too.
Yeah, those guys are great, man. GTS and Blackhawk, very nice, down to earth guys, and I really appreciate
Yeah.
the kind of words you said for what I'm trying to do and what I've been doing with the Frag movie art movement and everything, and it means a lot, man. I had Bo Hyena tell me the same thing. He messaged me one day out of the blue, and he's like, man, uh, I I really appreciate what you're doing, and then, you know, I
Yeah.
really appreciated that, because, you know, that gives me more kind of fire to keep going. So
Yeah. And I know everybody is not so outspoken about it, but I really know that a lot of people is very appreciative. So you should really take that to heart, you know.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, man, and thank you for coming on. I know it's been like almost probably a little bit over a year since the last time we talked like this, and again, it's always so pleasant talking to you. Like you're such a chill guy, and like, I really am looking forward to what you're coming out with next, and like, dude, I'm probably like one of your biggest fans, to be honest with you.
No.
And
Okay,
yeah, for sure, for real, dude. Like you told me I remember you were telling me you couldn't find a project, and I'm like, how the fuck is this guy not able to find? But you know, Halo's pretty dead right now, so I understand. But like, yeah, dude, when I hear that you're making something, I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I know that you're a big fan of mine, and I really don't want to spoil anything, so don't expect me to send too much about it to you. But yeah, on the release, you will definitely see everything.
I
I'm
think
really excited.
I told you, like, don't show me still, because I want to see like the full thing. You know, I might break like halfway through the fucking thing. Like Black Blackhawk was telling me the same thing. He's like, dude, I'm working on something that's gonna, like, you know, blow your fucking mind and stuff. And before he released Tempest, and I was like, don't show me, don't show me, don't show me. Then like a month before he's gonna release it, I'm like, dude, you know what? I just want to watch it. Like, just show me the damn thing, dude. Like, I'm fucking sweating bullets here thinking about how it's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel that it's always very nice to show your work because you want to, you know, get appreciated about what you do. But I think it really hurts the video as well. Like I really think it's better to show our finished project to somebody that really cares about it than to have them see, you know, the process and everything.
Exactly, yeah. All right, brother. Thank you so much for coming on. And
Thank you so much.
we're looking forward to big things from you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you around.
See ya. Have a good one. Bye.